network nonetheless. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Sky Sox. The Sky Sox find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Mike Foltynewicz, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Urshela.
First pitch on its way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The 2 teams playing the top of their game right now. Really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Here's the first pitch to him. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Foltynewicz is sitting on 49 career pitching victories coming into this one, so potentially looking for number 50 here. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a slider down the middle but laid off. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Count even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Full count still. Payoff pitch one more time. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he pops him up back behind second base. DeShields is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Masahiro Tanaka is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run. We may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Stepping up now, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. This is drilled, but right into the shift. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Plate now is the designated hitter, Corey Dickerson. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
He's set, and the pitch. Betts gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Nope.
And it's 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
Fouled away. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. For the moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
Now to the plate, Anthony Rendon, and he's one to watch out for. A 7-game hitting streak coming in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
Count is 1-2 now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent, because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
And here's the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal. Ball one to start the at bat. The 1-0.
Ball, that's low.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Grandal with a 3-1 count now.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholing a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
3-2, full count. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Another one sent foul. Another full count offering on its way. Shoots this one over to first. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
So now to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Yastrzemski was born in Massachusetts. He was taken in the 14th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 0-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Tanaka is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Two and 0 to the Yankees left fielder.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
The designated hitter.
As he'll take strike one on the inside corner. The average sits at 303 entering play. 10 home runs, 39 driven in. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. And he misses 2-1. 3-1 now to Brett Gardner.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses ball four. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
2 on here with one man out, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
To the plate now, Mike Ford, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready with the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Here's the 2-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Now 1-0 Yanks. Now batting, Luke Voigt, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate.
First baseman, Luke Voigt.
First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
That is second. The second baseman, Delino.
Now at the plate, Delino DeShields. First pitch coming. Here it is. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Ball 2.
2 strikes.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's gone 2 for 6. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Sanchez moving to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Next for New York, Gio Urshela, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Gio Urshela.
First offering on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And 2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Miguel Andujar will be next. Another full count offering on its way. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Digging in to try it again, Miguel Andujar. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. Wind up and the 0-1.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Bases are empty, one man out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
High and deep to right center. Betts giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. LeMahieu takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. The Yanks held in check, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Excursion back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
And he lays off for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Gardner on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Settling in now, Mookie Betts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Back outside.
The 1-0. Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. Gone! A solo home run there for Mookie. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and this ball game is tied at 1.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson.
The designated hitter, Corey
Popped him up.
Dickerson.
Has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony.
In now is Anthony Rendon, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Tanaka into his motion. Here it comes. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. 2 out, nobody on. One and one. Here's a pop-up now. Andujar will put this one away, and the side is retired. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. We played 3 full, all even at 1 apiece. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton as we begin the top of the 4th.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And a curveball in for a strike. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Now that.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Torres, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
To 2-2 now. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. He'll try again, 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Here now the 2-2. fouled away. Ready with another 2-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 on to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Yasmani Grandal.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball 1-0. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Stepping in now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. And that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0. Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Strike two taken, a fastball that clips the inside black.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first two pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Luke Voigt waits on deck. A runner at second, nobody out. Fouled off. The next 3-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
At the plate now, Luke Voigt. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
One out and a runner on second base. Popped him up. Ford is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now that the second baseman, Delino DeShields.
Digging in, Delino DeShields. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
0-1.
2 out here and a runner at second. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Here's the 1-1.
That's ball 2. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Pitch popped up. LeMahieu trying to get there. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired. Here's Brett Gardner now.
The center fielder.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The windup and the 0-1. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The right fielder, number 31, Aaron Hicks.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first, and the runner back safely. Standing in now, Aaron Hicks, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
From the belt, the pitch, and a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. There's one on to first, and they get the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Mike Ford. Now here's the pitch. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
A little roller toward the hole. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied at 1-1. So stepping in, Bo Bichette comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, the center fielder,
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And right into the shift. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
Here's Mookie Betts. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Not close. It's 2-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Gio Urshela. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Urshela.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Grounded to first. To second for one. On to first to complete the double play.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ.
Ready for another shot now. DJ LeMahieu. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Yankees. Score remains tied 1-1. Striding forward now is the DH, Corey Dickerson. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth. Here comes the first pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. Andujar brings it in, and the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That swung on and lifted down the left field line. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The catcher, number 28, Yasmani Grandal.
Ready once again, Yasmani Grandal. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike one. Tanaka sets his sights. Here he comes 0-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. On the move is Stanton. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. 2-0 now.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
The 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now another 2-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
He'll try it again, 3-2. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. He's set. Here it comes.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Popped him up. Grandal over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Back goes Kiermaier at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Striding in once again, Brett Gardner. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. The pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Good swing there by Gardner as he hooks this one foul down into the seats in right. Another 1-2 delivery. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Michael Lorenzen will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
The set and the 1-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
Here's the 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. All tied at 1-1. Now in the box, Mike Yastrzemski. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And that will get through into right. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that 3rd at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
In now, Luke Voigt, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 00. Second baseman.
So digging in now, Delino DeShields. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch line to the right side, but that's a foul ball.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit in the air to shallow center. Here comes Gardner. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the shortstop.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Tanaka pauses. Here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 2-2 one more time. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. Another full count pitch home. Skied into straightaway right. Hicks is under it, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Mike Ford. He was a ground out victim last time up.
The first baseman, Mike Ford.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Betts. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Gio Urshela.
Now at the plate, Gio Urshela. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Too low, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
Nope.
Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
2-0.
Here's the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now the pitch. Late that time for a strike.
3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat to ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. To 1-2 now. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike 3. Into the box, DJ LeMahieu. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way, and it's fouled away. He's set. The 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Popped him up. To Shields. Shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Yanks lead 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Now at the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now it's 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind it.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Comes set. Now the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And yet another throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
Slider laid off for a ball.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. A 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Into the box, Corey Dickerson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Chapman, a Cuban-born ball player. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
To the plate now, Anthony Rendon. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. The 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Kevin Ginkel will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton. Fouled off. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Betts. And no one will track it down. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And that is into right field. So the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
Now that designated hitter, Labor Torres.
Stepping in now, Torres, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1 pitch. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Sliders in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And he misses with it. Ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
A ball and a strike. First and second here with nobody out. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that is into right field, a base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Here's the first pitch. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not on that one. Very close, but it's to 2-2 now. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Andrew Chafin is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0. Chafin is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard toward the right side. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And it's in time to get him. But on the play, 2 runs come across to score.
The batter, the first baseman, Mike Ford.
Into the box now, Mike Ford. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So now to the plate, Gio Urshela. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Left side. And there's out number 2.
The batter, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
At the plate, Miguel Andujar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And that misses, ball one. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Four runs here in this half inning. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Slow grounder to first. And Boyd will take this one over to the bag, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Yankees lead this one 5-1. Adam Ottavino, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Yasmani Grandal will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Yasmani Grandal.
From the stretch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Here it comes, 1-0.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
All even now, 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Mike Yastrzemski is on deck. The 3-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. That's lifted the other way out to left. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
At the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers, and when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Digging in, Luke Voigt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Chad Green takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. First and second now, 1 man out. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. And he is safe at the plate as he beats the tag, and it's a 5-2 ball game.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roy, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in the hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
At the plate, Bo Bichette. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Ready with the 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Hicks is under it. 2 down. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Kiermaier is exactly a 1-for-3 hitter. That means a .333 batting average.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. And a relay home, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Here comes the tying run home. And a relay to the plate. And he is out at the plate as the potential tying run. And that will be the electrifying conclusion to our ball game. Wow. This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. The New York Yankees came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Aroldis Chapman claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the home team, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Hey, courageous.